The lake shimmered under the pale silver of a rising moon, its surface a mirror smeared with the fingerprints of stars. Sophie stood at the edge, her boots sinking slightly into the damp earth. The letter was folded neatly in her hands, its paper thin and fragile, soft as though touched too often. She had written it weeks ago, but had never sent it. Instead, it sat on her bedside table, a weightless thing that grew heavier with each passing day. Now, in the cold quiet of the night, she felt its edges again. The sharpness of words she would never hear returned. She knelt slowly, the letter trembling between her fingers as she laid it on the surface of the water. It floated for a moment, clinging to the present like all things do before surrendering to time. The ink began to bleed, curling into indecipherable shapes as the water pulled it apart. Sophie watched until the letter disappeared entirely, sinking into the darkness below. The air seemed to shift, a breeze brushing her cheek like a touch meant only for her. She closed her eyes, imagining his voice in it. The lake held secrets now, words turned to silence. And yet, as Sophie stood, she felt lighter.